Was Abraham Lincoln a president?
Yes.
Oh, I thought he was just a whatever publical figure.
Welcome back to Delulu Diaries, where the timelines don't match, but the receipts always do. Today's going to be a little bit of a shorter video, but we do have a lot to get through. We're going to go ahead and talk about Emily being spotted again on Zio's live, as well as Amber's interest in Pearadise, and a couple of interactions between Zio and Amber. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Just to let you know, the audio will be cutting in and out for the next minute of the video, and that is just because she's playing copyright music.
Guess you?
Emily is asking her to guess her astrological sign, and we can see here that the profile does belong to the Emily.
Libra. I'm gonna say Libra, or I'm gonna say the other one. Like in October. I don't know. Do I want kids? Yes. Do inoculations. Do you talk to Stefan? Scorpio. Yes. What? Wait, that's what I meant. Sagittarius. That's what I meant. Like in November, right? October, November. One of those. I love a Libra. I'm surrounded by a lot of Libras.
So for sure, this is going to be a little nitpicky, but it did just catch my attention, so I wanted to bring it up. Zio guesses that Emily is a Libra, and then at the end she goes, oh, I love a Libra. I'm surrounded by so many Libras, like, you know, which to me says like, okay, well, if you like really love Libras and you're surrounded by them and then you're guessing that Emily is a Libra, that kind of says a little something. It's not that deep, so I don't really want to like spend too much time on it. I just thought that was funny. But either way, Emily is out here once again publicly on Zio's platform. Now, I don't know exactly when the live was because I didn't catch it when it was live and it's not posted on TikTok anymore, but I did find this video on TikTok that was posted on Tuesday around 8 p.m. Eastern, which I think the outfit is the same for. So let's go ahead and watch and you guys can let me know if you think it's from the same day.
What is up? 8 more days until the documentary comes out. What documentary, you ask? Escaping Paradise. Big Girls Wanted. I literally have a live stream behind you guys, so I'm trying not to be cringe, but it's cringe. The entire thing is cringe. A lot of you guys ask me what my coffee order is. Black Rock is my favorite, my go-to right now. I do a medium iced shaken espresso, half oat milk, add 2 extra shots of espresso, add hazelnut cold foam, add 1 pump of sugar-free white mocha. You're welcome. Don't change it. Get it exactly like that. And this is how it'll look. It literally tastes creamy. You could taste so much of the coffee, and it literally keeps you awake all night. Anyways, I got a Nothing Bundt Cakes. Oh my god, wait, do you want to see the fit? I'm wearing a freaking dress. Shein.
Kind of a lot happened in that little clip. Number one, she says that she is live streaming while she's posting this. So that makes me think that since the dress looks the same, she's got a live stream going. We can tell what the date is because she says it's 8 days before Paradise comes out. I think that this is the same one that Emily was just in. So literally just from this week, Emily was in her live stream commenting publicly. Now, people have a couple of different theories about why Emily was in there, and I'd like to just touch base on them. The first one is that people think that Emily is trying to purposefully humiliate Amber. And the second one is that it's all like a bit to keep Amber relevant and still in people's mouths. I personally feel that I don't think that Emily cares about humiliating Amber or not humiliating Amber. I think that Emily just wants to do what Emily wants to do, and so she's going to do whatever. So if she thinks that she wants to be talking to somebody that she knows is going to make Amber jealous, she just doesn't care. I truly believe that she sees Amber for her body and for nothing more, and she doesn't really care about Amber's thoughts, feelings, or emotions. And then when it comes to like keeping Amber in the public eye, I don't think that Emily really cares about that. I do think that Emily cares a little bit about herself being in the public eye because she always acts like she doesn't like it, but we know for a fact that at one point at least she did want to be internet famous.
Hi YouTube, this is Emily. I am starting a video series. I'm 19. I live in Oshkosh. Wisconsin my entire freaking life. I want to get out. It's full of conservative old people that frown upon anyone who's different and isn't some little skirt wearing Christian female. I'm like the opposite. But yeah, just tell me what you wanted to see, and I will totally do whatever you want. I want to be a YouTube sensation. Be popular, attention grabbing.
That was 15 years ago, and I know people can change, but I think she still has the same kind of opinion. I think she still wants to have some sort of internet fame. She does seem to get nervous and not like it, as anybody would feel the same way when things turn into like IRL stuff that affects her job or her family life. But I just think it's very suspect that she chose Amber of all people to be with. She has been very available to any larger women that are on public platforms. It seems like she is specifically going after internet sensations, as she says. And so I think that she wants to be famous by proxy if that's what she can do, because there are larger women that are not on the internet that she could totally go for. She is choosing to be in the public eye. And again, she chose to make those comments publicly on Zio's platform, knowing that people have eyes on her now. So I think that just like Amber has at least narcissistic tendencies, in my opinion, I think that Emily also has some narcissistic tendencies. And I think that's why Emily and Amber's relationship is not going the same as relationships Amberlynn has had in the past with people who do not share those tendencies. The last part of Zio's video that I wanted to talk about was the coffee order. It's a little bit crazy, in my opinion, to be in the hospital, morbidly obese, and be adding espresso into your coffee. Like, that's really hard on your heart. I'm not a huge coffee person to begin with. Let me just put that out there. I don't really like having caffeine. I think that it is easy to become reliant on it. I don't think it's good for your heart. And so that's just my personal opinion. That said, Mr. Delulu is like a 2 cup of coffee a day minimum kind of person. So, we deal with it. But I'm just saying, like, especially knowing that you have a condition that is going to make your heart have to work a little bit harder, I don't know that I would be advocating for the extra espresso. Also, I'm not a huge fan of the sugar-free stuff because they replace the sweetness with artificial sweeteners, which, just my opinion, I don't think that those are good for you. I would rather just have the actual sugar, but I'm not going to pick it apart too much. I'm not going to lie. I absolutely get artificial stuff in my coffee when I get coffee, so not trying to pick it apart too much. I just thought that it was interesting that she shared that little tidbit. But let's get back into the more important stuff. So there is a live stream that Zio did, and Amber was on the live stream, and I thought that was really interesting. So I want to go ahead and take a peek at that real quick as well.
There are people doing this to me. This is real life shit.
Listen, I'm not laughing.
Amberlynn and saying that Emily's texting her, Emily this. Fuck all y'all.
Whoa.
Oh my god, what was that? Holy shit! What the was that?
This is good. I love passion.
Yes.
This is good content and good feelings, and I'm here for you, girl.
I'm here for you.
Oh my god, I love that.
Well, I'm just so tired of people involving me in shit. It's hurtful.
No, I totally get it. Trust me.
Like, y'all are all fucking sucking and living your life while I'm stuck in the nursing home for over a year. Bitch, I got sick at Pearadise. Where the fuck were you? When did you visit me at the fucking hospital? Don't try me.
Oh.
Amber, I'm gonna kick you out the fucking...
No, sorry, I'm trying to understand.
No, because that's up. I'm sorry, but that's up. Enough with the bullshit. Enough with it. Come on. I'm a Virgo. I'm Latina. I'm 30. I'm an only child. Stop trying me.
Oh my god, I'm a Virgo too.
So I believe that live is from last week, so it's a little bit on the older side, but oh my gosh, it took me out. When I heard Amber, okay, so Zio is going off, she's popping off on somebody in the comments, and Amber is like, first of all, trying to interrupt her, being like, I'm laughing not because of the situation, but because of I'm an awkward laugher or whatever. You know, the same shit she always wants to say whenever she's laughing at an inappropriate time, which, like, shut up. Unless somebody asks you, let her do her thing. Clearly, Zio was having a moment of passion. Let her say her shit. You don't have to jump in and say what's going on with your stupid laughter, but whatever. That's beside the point. Then Zio and everybody starts to kind of calm down. Amber very like half-heartedly is like, no, it's good content. Like, I love this for you. I live for you or whatever. And it's like, okay, so don't say that it's good content when somebody's having like an impassioned outburst, because clearly that is how Zio feels. Zio does like not like being dragged into girl world. It's unfortunate because she keeps interacting with Emily, and so obviously people are going to be talking about it. If she didn't want to be involved in girl world that badly, she could just not talk to Emily, but here we are. At the same time, Amber doesn't need to be calling it content when Zio is talking about something that is actually bothering her. And then Zio talks about how she's in a nursing home or whatever because of an illness she got from Pearadise, which I don't know anything about that situation clearly. But Amber just goes, oh, which even Foxy calls out. And it's like, she says, oh no, I'm just trying to understand. Okay, well, why don't you ask a question to understand then? Such as like, well, what happened in Pearadise that led you to have to be in the nursing home? Or do you have any idea when you're going to be out? Or, you know, any other probing question that a normal person would be asking, rather than just making a little sound effect because you're like, oh, okay, well, she just said something and now I have to respond. Like, Amber is so caught up in herself, I swear. She can't even, like, interact like a normal person. Which brings me to my next point. I've seen people speculate that Amber is trying to get close to Zio so that Zio won't do anything with Emily because of the fact that they are friends at that point, and so it'd be kind of like a betrayal. I don't think that's the case. I think that Amber is cozying up to Zio to become friends so she can get like dirt and tea on Zio, because we all know how Amber operates. Every friendship she has ever had, there has come a point where she's been like, oh, well, if they want to come out and talk about me, then they can't because I have dirt on them. She is like obsessed with gathering blackmail from what we've seen in the past. And so I don't think that she's playing like the healthier side, which is still not healthy, but I don't think she's doing the healthier thing of trying to befriend Zio to make sure that Zio doesn't do anything. I think she's doing the worse option of trying to collect blackmail so that she can be like, well, if you go after my girl, I'm going to tell people that XYZ. Again, that's just my opinion, but that's truly how I feel because that's how we've seen Amber move in the past. Also, Amber has been talking about potentially wanting to go to Pearadise. I'm going to put a little thing on the screen where you can see her mentioning that, but she talked about that on one of the lolcow shows about wanting to go to Pearadise, which people have some issues with. A, because she's not going to go to Pearadise. Like, let's be so for real. Amber is not ever going to leave her apartment to do anything like that. And B, Pearadise has actually had a lawsuit wedged against them relating to sexual abuse and mistreatment. And so with everything that just happened with Amber's Discord, it's kind of like, why would you want to align yourself with that? But like I said, I don't think that she's going to align herself with that. I think that, in my opinion, she is saying this because she wants to get the attention. Obviously, since she is narcissistic, she really needs that attention and validation, and with her falling off so much where she's lost her Discord now, because if you guys didn't know, she deleted it. She's lost her Discord now. She doesn't have any public platforms that she's going live on. She's just not getting attention from anywhere. She's pretty much just in her apartment alone all day long. So I think that she's just trying to get attention anywhere that she can. And on top of that, she needs money. So if she can get any sort of financial gain from being associated with anybody, she's going to do it. There's been a lot of talk about her trying to get back into the LCU, which obviously is not going to work out for the time being because of her YouTube demonetization. But she's looking for other avenues of income to be making, especially her cameos are just, they're not doing good. She has had days where she has done a little bit better than other days. I have been keeping an eye on it, but she absolutely maximum is making about $300 a week at this point off of cameos. So she needs something else because, as we know, she has said that her rent is $1,800. Some people say it's lower, but we don't know how much she's paying with add-on fees, and it depends on what time you sign your lease and stuff like that. So if we take Amber's word of $1,800 and she's getting $300 a week, obviously that's not even covering her rent just through Cameo. So we'll have to see what she decides to do, but it sounds like her current plan is to try to get back onto the LCU, whether that be through Kick or some other metric, I'm not sure. But it seems like that's her plan until she can get remonetized on YouTube, which, again, I'm not even sure that she can get remonetized, but she seems to hold fast to the belief that she will be able to. The last little thing that I want to talk about is that some people do think that Amber has a secret private Discord where she sent out a link to some of her members of her last Discord before she deleted it to get a smaller cluster of like real fans of hers in there. So she might have something like that on the back burner. I don't really want to touch on the Discord stuff anymore. There are allegations that she is being inappropriate in the new one as well, but we don't even know that the new one exists for sure. I have not seen any like concrete evidence of it. So that's all I'm going to say. I just don't want it to seem like I am ignoring the situation. It's just that that is a very serious topic. I feel like it's already been covered with her first one. The first one was reported to authorities, and so if they look into it, they're going to check all of her dealings through her username. So if there is a second one and there's recurring issues, it will get caught by law enforcement if they look into it. So I, again, just don't want to come off as ignoring it, but that's just more serious than what I want to be talking about on my channel. So I hope that makes sense to you guys and that you understand where I'm coming from. I just want to throw a quick shout out into people who send me fan art. I do have my emails open. I check them daily. So if you guys want to send me any art or suggestions for videos or anything like that, you can shoot me a quick email. Also, to all of my members, thank you guys so much. I've seen that we've been getting a couple of new ones, so that really makes me very excited. I appreciate you guys so much. You have no idea. For anybody who's been thinking about getting a membership, I do want to say that I guarantee that there is at least one members only video a month. That is for the second tier. This month, I am going to be posting an extra one that is available to both tiers, which I have already discussed, but that's going to be the one where Mr. Delulu has a couple of drinks and then tells everybody the lore as he remembers it. That will be coming out this Saturday. But aside from that, you do also get the uncensored Mr. Delulu vids, and I don't run ads on my members' videos. So if you buy a membership, then you don't have to watch all of the ads, things of that nature. So I really do try to make it worth it for you guys. If you guys have any other suggestions of what you'd like to see or anything like that, you can absolutely let me know. I do really try to take into consideration everything that you guys suggest. But if you guys made it this far, you already know. Stay Delulu, but not that Delulu. I'll catch you in the next one.